was a long question. It's a question that deserves a long answer. I will be as succinct as possible. The contract, the secret negotiations that resulted in our contract in a less than a week decision, I did support it, and I supported it because I was told by my senior leadership. Remember, there's layers of leadership in any union, and the leadership of Perry, Chuck, and Rochelle said, this is the contract we're going to get. This is the best deal we're going to get. If we don't do this, Ram and his cronies are going to ram through. After they run over the CTU, we're going to come and get us. So this is the contract we're going to get. It's the best one we're going to get. Go out and sell it. So I'm a chapter chair. I was not privy to any of the information that they were privy to. In fact, Chuck attended every single secret negotiation session during the summer of 2012, and I know Rochelle joined in at the very end. So those three, Perry, Chuck, and Rochelle, were absolutely aware of everything that was going on. And so I, as a chapter chair, and 6 of the 7 chapter chairs in the city colleges publicly supported the contract and did as our leadership said, instructed us to do. This is the best thing we're going to get. Obviously, in hindsight, I think everyone is regretting lots of parts of this contract, and I certainly am too. That was my public stance, but people need to be aware that the leadership of Chuck and Rochelle and Perry were the ones that recommended this contract. It wasn't solely Perry, it was Chuck and Rochelle as well, because they were at the negotiating table, and none of us sitting here were at that. In fact, I didn't even know that it was going on until the morning or the afternoon of August, whatever it was, 20-something, when I walked into the union office and they were stuffing envelopes saying, we have a contract offer, help us stuff envelopes. And there was Rochelle and there was Chuck stuffing envelopes. So I was completely in the dark. Wow, oh my God, okay. And then it was the 1 week of intense lobbying at each campus. So I did what Perry and Chuck and Rochelle said. In terms of my leadership style, many of you know me from faculty council. I was elected president for 3 consecutive years, the only person in the history of faculty council to be elected 3 years in a row. And when I came on board in faculty council, it was right after the strike. The strike of 2004 created a lot of acrimony. And then shortly before I became faculty council president, the faculty in city colleges had a vote of no confidence of the chancellor, Wayne Watson. So 2 months after that vote, and still a lot of acrimony, and Perry and Wayne still shouting at each other at the board, literally, you're a liar, no, you're a liar, I'm not kidding, that was how bad it was. I stepped into this mess, and I promised that my first speech, which is posted on our website, edu1600.org, and I put up my favorite speeches as well for anyone to read, was I promised to be the honest broker. I knew my position as a faculty member, and I was representing faculty interests to the board. And I think that's the way I would lead as vice president, always with honesty and integrity. I think I brought that to my job as chapter chair at Daly College. I especially have brought in the security members at Daly College, as well as part-time and full-time professionals. We have very little fair share. I've worked very hard to make sure everyone's a member and everyone's voice is heard at Daly College, even with those who disagree with me. So I think that's what I would be as a vice president.